Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Geminis, what do they need to know, universe? What do they need to know? Whoa. What do Geminis need to know? Any advice is always welcome. We got to put these in order. For Geminis. There you are, as the King of Swords, an air sign, Gemini. Let's see what came out. Ooh, the Sun. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, the Devil. Ace of Swords. Nine of Cups surrounds your entire reading. So we have a couple cards left for the second part of the reading. Let me turn these lights on. I think that would help. It won't be so dark. Okay. So Geminis, the overall energy of your reading is the Nine of Cups. Now, a lot of readers interpret this card as a wish come true, and it can be. It really can be. It might be exactly what this card is all about. But I see 9 cups of love sitting right behind this figure who is guarding them. Now, a wish come true could be being able to hand out those cups of love instead of guarding them for the right person or the right time. So this card is surrounding your entire reading, and I need to read on and let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy, the Sun. This is my favorite card. Fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. So these are the two strongest cards, strongest energy cards in your entire reading. So this tells me that I think you're going to be able to hand out these cups of love that maybe you've not been able to hand out, that you've been hanging on to, because there's a fresh start and a new beginning coming along, and there's lots of love and joy in that new beginning. The Sun sits right next to the Ace of Cups. There's your 10th cup. The Ace of Cups next to the Sun. So this is a lot of love. And you are, look, you are going to be able to hand out all that love. Now we have the Devil card right next to the Ace of Cups. You know, this is a card for Capricorn because of the horns. That's it. But it is toxic energy. It's like being tied to someone who's tied to someone or something else. Bondage. See the chains there? So let's read on and find out, why are you now going to be able to hand out all this love? It's like a wish come true, and yet we have some toxic energy around this. I have the Ace of Swords under the Sun and next to the Nine of Cups. This is all about truth and clarity. And so the truth and the clarity, I mean, it sits right between the Sun and the Nine of Cups. So the truth and the clarity is what's going to allow you to hand those cups out and have a fresh start and a new beginning. There might be toxic energy you didn't know about that might be revealed somehow. I have the Page of Cups next to the Nine of Cups and under the Devil card. So I feel like you have been handing out a whole lot of love, okay, to somebody here. You hung on to that. You hung on to those cups. You're going to have a fresh start, new beginning with somebody who was not good for you because they were only offering you the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups it's got a fish in it. There's not a lot of room for love in that cup. It's very immature. It's very young. It's it's like a half full cup, okay? So this is also a card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. I feel like that's what they were giving to the relationship. But I also feel like something is going to change because this love that you've just been kind of sitting on, it's like you're going to have a fresh start in the beginning with whoever was toxic is becoming untoxic. Let me keep reading. I have the Three of Swords right under the Ace of Swords. This is, they broke your heart. There were tears. That's what the rain is here. It's tears. And it's Three Swords. It can indicate, look, the Devil has three people. The Three of Swords has three swords. And so I think that there was someone else involved or something else involved with your person. The truth will come out. The truth is what's going to help all this get resolved. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Three of Swords. There we go again. Three Pentacles, Three Swords, three people in the Devil card. There is an energy or a person, another person involved in this reading besides you and someone else. So the Three of Pentacles is about butting heads, and it can be about security, stability, how to move forward. It's not seeing eye to eye, and it's also could be an interfering party. Someone who is butting in where they shouldn't be butting in this relationship. Or it can be an addiction, or it can be a child that's causing problems, an ex, a mother-in-law, a mother, a sister, brother, friend. Someone is interfering. Someone is like whispering things in their ear. That could be the toxic energy. And so that could be why you were not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward. But right next to that Three of Pentacles and under the Page of Cups, I have the Knight of Cups. Now this is what changes everything. I think they also see the toxic energy and they decide that they have to let it go if they want you in their life. And they want a fresh start, a new beginning with you. Because this is a sincere love offer. And it's coming in. It's right under the Page of Cups. I feel like they're transforming into a much better person. By letting go this energy that was otherwise this relationship would not make it, obviously. So they're letting this go. They're letting these things go. Look at the Devil waving goodbye. They're letting it go so that they can be an honest and sincere part of this relationship. They love you. They have a cup here with no fish in it. It can hold a lot of love. My gosh, let's find out what else it is that we need to know in this reading. So Geminis, there you are as a King of Swords, an air sign. I need more cards, please, for this reading. For Geminis, what else do they need to know? Oh, that's stuck. Okay, I think I got more than what we need. Let's see. Yes, we have 2 extra cards. Okay, so Geminis. I have the Four of Cups right next to the Devil card. Yeah, I think that there was this period where you're like, no, I don't want to hand my love out to you. No, I don't want your love. They try to come in, and you realize that they were the Page of Cups. You did realize that there was something wrong with this relationship. That's why you have the fresh start, new beginning in your highest energy. So I feel like you were turning them down with the Four of Cups. Because you put your sword up. I got the King of Swords right next to the Four of Cups. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. One of those might be strong in someone else's chart also. But here you are. You have your sword up in self-protection, and you are seeking the truth and the clarity. And it's like you're not going to settle. You're really taking charge of your life, of yourself. And that this King of Swords is very mature-minded energy. The Knight of Swords is right next to the King of Swords. Action. Taking action with your sword up in the air. You're like, no, I think you make it very clear that this type of relationship with this toxic energy hanging around, which is hurting your heart, has got to go. Or there's no relationship whatsoever. So, that is a sword of truth and clarity, but that's actually taking action. I have Temperance under the Four of Cups and next to the Page of Cups. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're all around you. Temperance's job is to help you be tempered. So that means pull that foot out of the waters of emotion and put it on the ground with the other foot so you can be grounded, get balanced, and have patience. So this is what they're trying to help you do, okay? So they don't want you overly emotional, because if you are and you're out of balance, you might make the wrong decisions for you in moving forward. There is a break. I think there's some time that you're going to spend alone. I think you do cut them out of your life for a while. I have the Four of Swords. Very spiritual, very healing. But this is spending time alone and seeking the truth and the clarity of the whole matter. So that's what swords are all about. So meditation, prayer, soul searching. So I think you do that. And in your spare time, you're surrounded by your guardian angels and spirit guides. And this is what's helping you get rebalanced and helping you become grounded again. I have the Magician right next to the Four of Swords and under the Knight excuse me, of Swords. The Magician, there's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So it's like you know what you need to do, and you also know you have all the tools in order to do what you need to do. The Magician has a superpower, okay? So do you. You're manifesting. You're manifesting just what it is you want by taking action about this energy that's in your life. And by the meditation that you've done, the becoming more balanced and more patient, you are able to spend that time, you're actually manifesting things to work out the way you want them to. It's the power of the universe, and you have it. I have the Fool here under Temperance and next to the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, they want you, when they come back in, they're going to want you to take a leap of faith on them. They're going to want you to, leap back into this relationship. I don't see you leaping. I see you seeking truth and clarity. I don't see you leaping. But they do come back sincere, okay, with that cup of love. And the Fool is like, they just want you to come back in and trust them, but there's reasons not to trust them as of yet. So that's why Temperance wants you to be patient and balanced and grounded, because when they come back in, you do not want to be the Fool. You do not want to just leap back into this relationship without getting your answers first. You do have questions, and it's going to come up. I got the Queen of Cups right next to the Fool card, and under the Four of Swords, all that healing, all that meditating or praying. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. All cards are male or female, by the way. But what you're doing here is you're trying to peek in those little windows. That is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and inside that cup are answers to love questions. And what you're trying to do is get some answers. You have questions about the love, like, how can they love you and treat you the way that they were treating you here by letting this toxic energy control your lives? Well, you're not going to leap in. Temperance is going to make sure you don't just leap in. I think what you're going to do is ask the right questions. You're going to be very balanced. You're going to feel very grounded when they come in with this cup. It's going to be pretty easy. I can feel about you, resisting the urge of the Fool. I have the Moon card right next to the Queen of Cups, which is a water sign, and under the Magician. So the Moon is the card for Pisces. There's another card, the Page of Cups. Pisces might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading, but hidden things are going to be revealed. It's like night turning to day, or secrets being revealed. You didn't know that lobster was in the water till it crawled out, and there it is, the night, the moon turning to the sun, night turning to day. So you're manifesting changes is what you're doing by sticking up for yourself, by putting your sword up, seeking the truth and seeking the clarity, and being very careful not to slip into those actions of the Fool when they come back with this sincere, really, love offer. Now, I had two other cards that came out. The Queen of Swords and the Judgment card. This person is a soulmate, okay? They really might have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart someplace. We know you do. But what the Queen of Swords, and this is your energy, is doing is you are asking for the truth and the clarity. You have questions that need to be answered. You need to be able to trust this person. And all of this, everything that you went through with this person, with the devil energy and everything that you've gone through, remember, there is a fresh start and new beginning coming in. And then we had the Ace of Swords. Well, the Ace of Swords is about your honest and truthful communication. That's going to restart your relationship. And it's all been a spiritual lesson. Look at your guardian angels and spirit guides again, the Judgment card. And they've been blowing this horn down on you to help you awaken to a spiritual lesson. And look, all these people are awakening, like they get it. They get it. And that's exactly what all this was about. You've learned a spiritual lesson, and guess what? When you learn a spiritual lesson, you get rewarded. In this case, it looks like your reward is for them to be able to let the toxic energy go. They're coming back sincere. You're being grounded. And a lot of it is about the communication. You need to be truthful with each other. And if you don't feel like maybe they're not being truthful, you need to seek the truth. You need to ask for the truth and always speak your truth. There you go. That's pretty powerful reading. I'm going to take out a card from the universe. Let's see what they have to say. Could be advice. It's from the law of attraction, from the universe. And in this reading this week, I'm going to pull a card from this deck for you, Geminis. Let's see what they have for you. Okay, Geminis, let's see what they have for you here. That one. It's card number 58. My every relationship can now feel better. Wow, that's because you went through a spiritual lesson. Now, this is the other side of the card, and you can pause and read it anytime you want, but I'm going to read it to you. By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not like. So focus on what you like about the relationship. Talk about what you like about the relationship. This is going to help solidify your relationship. So it's by intending. That's what it's called. And so this is your reading Geminis, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.